you're drawing the point that you are different. You're telling them, oh, you are different, and this person, and we need to treat them like this, and we just welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me again on my channel. My name is Pauline. I talk about food, nutrition, and lifestyle things. So today I'm going to be talking about what you should and should not say to those who are trying to conceive. So the reason why I am making this video, I want to talk about this first of all is because I have experienced it. I went through a period of trying to conceive for about 7 years. So I really want to be able to share things that I learned, and I am not an expert by any means, and also in saying that, I really want to say thank you to a lot of people, friends, family, Christian brothers and sisters, colleagues. There were people who were there for us, people that you least expected, those who supported us, parents, grandparents, a lot of people were really there for us and in supporting us. And it's so important to provide support to people who are going through challenging situations, and this is one of the reasons why I am making this video, is to really encourage us all to be part of a community that really supports people, whether you're a colleague to them, whether you're a friend, you're a brother or a sister, you're an auntie, uncle, whoever you are in relation to this person needs support and encouragement. So without further ado, my first point is, never ask them why they don't want to have children. They are already wondering why they cannot biologically have children of their own. But I want you to think about why you are asking this question. It's insensitive because this person really has a desire for children, unless they've clearly, expressly, whatever it is, told you that they do not want to have children. Don't just randomly blurt out questions like that. Allow a situation where they are able to discuss this with you, maybe in some sort of conversation that comes up, without just randomly, just like straightforward asking that kind of question. It kind of takes people aback, and it's a bit, slightly, should I say, shocking. Never ask a lady why is it her time of the month again. Never say things like that, because she's already stressed and thinking how she's upset that she's seeing her period again. It means they have to go through the whole process. It means all her hopes, maybe her period had delayed for a bit and she was hoping that she was pregnant and she was just waiting for the perfect time to test. Then you come and say, is your period again? Why are you so angry and upset? You know how women get edgy, how we get edgy when we are going through this kind of, at the time of the month kind of thing, So try and be sensitive about those things. The person might not necessarily be oversensitive, and doesn't mean that the person is oversensitive. You just try and be careful about saying those kind of things, because you want to help this person. You want to really support this person. The next thing that is so important is, and very positive, is to be friendly, to be there for them. It's very important for you to encourage them, whether go out on coffee, breaks, dates, or whatever, go watch the movies, go shopping, whatever it is. If you're their friend, don't just suddenly stop talking to them. Don't do things that kind of show that in your mind you feel like you're helping them, but you are not actually helping them. People still want relationships whether or not they have children. People still want to be able to talk to people whether or not they have children. People still want to be able to relate and feel like they are normal people, and by you acting unfriendly towards this person, by you not talking to them, by you not inviting them to parties, not inviting them to programs that maybe there are lots of children there, you're drawing the point that you are different. You're telling them, oh, you are different, and this person, and we need to treat them like this, and we just need to put that you're actually painting that they're oversensitive. That's what you are doing, and you're telling them that they cannot cope in this environment, and so I'm putting you here in this place. That is what you are, in some sense, you are trying to do. While I'm not trying to cast a shadow on everybody and paint you and say this is what you are, but being in that experience, and having heard and seen people go through those kind of things. It is not nice when somebody does, those kind of things to you. You would not want somebody. I've had people who decided not to talk to me or do certain things, and it was not particularly nice. It kept me wondering why this was happening. Never give unsolicited advice. Always be careful of advising them about what medication they should take when you have no clue and you have no idea. You've not been through the process, you've not been experienced it. If you're somebody who has experienced it, then maybe you are kind of close to them, you know what to do and how to support them. Fine and good. And don't get upset if they don't take your advice regarding it. People should be allowed to take their decisions. If you're not a trained professional, you're not a doctor, gynecologist, or whatever it is that they need, be careful about just telling them this is what works and all that kind of stuff. Let them be, even if you say it, let them be the ones to be able to take that decision. Don't drone it down or force them or try to kind of ensure that they must be take your advice on this, or just advising and saying whatever you feel comes to mind. They have people that they respect and they honor, parents, grandparents, elders, colleagues, friends, people that they respect, that they would like to share those things or hear advice and counsel from them. So be careful about just blurting out or giving advice that is not needed. They even saying things like, you need to go and lose some weight. Yes, that might be the solution. It might not be. It could it can be something else that they need. So think twice about when you're giving unsolicited advice. Don't just randomly ask them why have they not considered adoption. They might have considered adoption. It's possible that they just want to wait and be able to conceive naturally, or whatever process that they use to conceive. Allow them to be the ones to kind of push whether they want to adopt children or not. It's a process. Raising children is not something that happens like that. It's lots and lots of different things that are involved. You don't know where they are coming from, you don't know the background, and the fact that they are not accepting your advice regarding adoption does not mean that they don't care for people. It does not mean that they don't love people. It just means that they are in a place where maybe this is what God has told them, that they should wait. They could be in that place and that space, so be careful about just enforcing your own idea of wanting to adopt children, because there are situations where it has worked for couples, there are situations where it hasn't worked and has caused marital issues, so just be careful about giving that kind of advice. Avoid over monitoring this couple. Avoid going to the woman and trying to find out, okay, so have you done this, so have you done that. Even if you are so close to this person wants space. They want to be able to breathe, to know how they're going to, what next steps they're going to take, how they're going to go about doing different things. If they're trying for IVF, there's so many processes that they go through. They are listening to their counselors and listening to their doctors and whoever is giving them sound counsel and advice. So there's a lot on their plate, plus work and many other things they're trying to cope with, and things are challenging. So avoid just over monitoring and trying to find out something because you just want to know. If you are not there to offer solutions, that's the point. If you're not there to offer support and help, just be nice, just be friendly. Be careful about how you come across, making rude comments, making, my sister, it did not take her too long to conceive. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Avoid silly, remarks. This one you've not given birth to. I heard that from your family, there's something wrong. I know this is very typical of certain and from certain cultures. I know in African culture, people tend to, I'm not saying every African person is like this, don't get me wrong, but I've heard so many stories of insensitive conversations, insensitive things that are said, and done. Be careful about just being rude. This person is already feeling, this couple, they're already like in a lot of stress. Why why add to their pain? It is so hard and difficult to bear people who just all they do and breathe down your neck is just abusive words, painful, situations, conversations, painful things that make you feel like you are the one that is, caused the problems. Support them, pray for them, offer solutions. That is how you can help people rather than insulting them. And at the same time, for those who like to insult people, check yourself, find out what is the problem with you. I'm not here to solve your problems, but think twice about what you are doing. Next thing that is very important, and I really say this also to those who are trying to conceive. Accept genuine help. There are people who genuinely want to help you, even aside from your doctors, physicians, gynecologists, and so on. There are people who genuinely want to help you, who have knowledge and experience. Make your decisions, gauge, try and understand, do your research, try and understand who is in that place or position to support you and help you. Not every person, as I've said in some couple points earlier, not every person is in the right space to be able to help you in your situation. It's important, particularly as a mature person, to recognize when people can offer solutions and help to you. It is wisdom in recognizing that. Ask them, which sex styles, which position are you doing? Like, how, let me show you which one you can do. They're already stressed. They're already thinking about, I've already tried this one, I've already tried that one. And the important thing is that the sperm must meet the egg. That's the most important thing. And it's even about the window of the when the fertilization happens, when the egg is released. So try and avoid just making conversations like that. That's somebody's private life. They might not want to come and start discussing certain things with you, particularly maybe on the side of the road, or those people that like to have interesting conversations in some places that you're just like, please, this is not the place, not the time. Be considerate. Don't ask them, sister, my friend, the clock is ticking. Are you not almost 50? Are you not almost 60? Are you not almost 30? Stop doing that. This lady is already worried about how many eggs, if she knows how many eggs she's has, because as she's getting older, the less eggs you produce and all that. So she's already concerned about all these things, and she wants to have her children on time and all that, but for certain situations she can't. There are certain situations she cannot. There are reasons why she cannot have children, on time. Be considerate and mention to her that she's getting older. There's already this stigma of women getting older, and she trying to look younger and presentable and everything. And she's now struggling with trying to conceive, and then you're stressing her more about her age and calling her out, on whether she's do and give birth kind of thing. It's a competition. It's not a competition. We're not competing. It's not a race to who has the child first. Important thing about bearing children is you have to know how to parent them. You need to be educated, well, mature and everything to be able to raise children. That is the important point. Now I come to the point of faith versus works. I know some people say, just have faith, don't go to the doctors, don't do anything, in fact, just sit down there. That is wrong. I'm going to state that clearly. It is wrong. It is important for you to be able to talk to doctors regarding your situation and what you are going through. It's important to discuss those things and find out, what can I do? Can I do this? Can I do that? I remember a situation where Jesus used mud to heal somebody's eyes. He could have just said the word and done it, but God allows certain situations, so that he can prove himself and who he is, so just I encourage them, even in their decision to whether go through IVF. It is not lack of faith not going through IVF. It is rather a step in a direction of building their faith and believing God that he can do something beyond what they imagine. Stop making it about you. Stop making it about yourself and making them look like they are oversensitive and they cannot take things, and you're the one who is the wonderful, fantastic person who can handle all the issues of life. Stop making it about you. It is about this person who is going through a difficult situation. Try and understand where they are coming from. That is how you can offer help to a person. If you constantly judge a person or put a person in a place where they seem disadvantaged, how do you help them if you don't come down to their level and their position? How can you help somebody that you constantly look down on? You constantly say, oh, she's oversensitive, or he's oversensitive, or she's this, or she's that. If you keep doing that, then how do you think about where you can come in to support this person? So don't make it about yourself. This is the person. This person is at focus at the moment. If you don't know what to say, be gracious, pray, be kind, be nice. Do nice things. Go out with them, do shopping for them. Come visiting with friends if they you allow it. Whatever nice thing that you can do, reach out to them and relate to them on a normal basis. It's important for you to be able to relate with people like this because they are normal people. When I was going through my own situation, I wanted people to talk to me normally, to discuss normal things and not feel like I'm just an oversensitive, person, or a person who is just in her situation. Even though people are struggling, does not mean they don't want to talk about certain things. So think about what is the state of your heart. Think about how you are as a person. How would you relate to this person going through a difficult situation? Think about solutions that you can offer the person. So I hope you've kind of understood most of the points I've made. So guys, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, let me know what you think. So it's me again. So guys, bye.